Hello guys, I'm back today, and I know this is really late, which is why it's just gonna be a channel update that, and I don't really have much time. It's gonna be kind of a 1.7 talk, but also a channel update just to say what's going on. And I'm just gonna do it in the background of this build I did. Folks, let me just say it has a lot of hidden lighting, like that. There's glowstone underneath there, so you can't, because the light goes to the pistons. So that's why there's still light, even though I take out that torch. So I just wanted to show this in the background. So as far as the channel goes, I have been just simply in school, and I haven't really had time to record an episode, if I can put it that way. That's basically all it is I just have not had time. I mean, I just haven't had time to record or do anything, really. So I just haven't. So I want to get more out, I just don't have time to, you know what I mean? I just can't now, that's about it. Yeah, so it's just kind of a castle build I did. It's nothing special, but like I was saying before, back behind you, there's glowstone coming through the pistons for light. You know, I just haven't had a lot of time. I do want to get out more episodes, and I thank you guys for, you know, still coming in and subscribing and everything. For, you know what I mean? Because I have not been doing much at all in the means of, like, uploading and stuff. So, thank you for doing that. Nope, wrong one. Oh, that was the right one. You know what I was saying? So, also, I was going, that's basically it. I just don't have a lot of time. I do want to get out some more tips and tricks. Again, if you guys have something you want to see explained in detail, just comment it, and I will try it and explain it as best as I can. But now I'm going to talk about 1.7, which you guys have probably heard massive amounts about on YouTube, but this is the first episode I've been able to get out about it. So, first of all, that's something, is those falling particles. It depends on what block you fall on. I'm falling on a torch, so you get that. If I fall on the glass, you get dirt. If I fall onto a flower, will I get... I don't think I will. Yeah, no. I guess if I fall onto, like, here, you get cobblestone and lead. So there's that. It also depends the size of it. It depends on how high up you came from. Like, if I drop from way up here, you see there was a big blast radius like that. So, as far as that goes, that's that. Also, as you've probably seen, there is some new blocks. First of all, there was packed ice. The difference between packed ice and ice is, first of all, packed ice, ice you can see through, kinda. Packed ice is a lot less see-throughable. Ice will melt depending on the light level. Packed ice will not. You can put a torch right next to this and it won't melt. This will melt. That's really, you know what, get out of here. So, as far as packed ice goes, that's that. I couldn't tell you how to make it. I don't even know if you can. I'm actually in a texture pack. Let me switch. You can also see this in normal texture pack. You can see packed ice. Everything, I mean, a lot of stuff has also been retextured. Like, first of all, we have also Podzol. This spawns in the... Oh, I remember. It's a different type of taiga biome. You have spruce trees that are 2x2 and they go up. And this is kind of, you know, spattered about. It has a what's it called? Damage value. So you do need silk touch to pick it up. You need silk touch for that. Also, glass will never grow onto it and it will not spread. So this is basically eternal dirt. I could leave that there and come back in a year, leaving this world on, and this would not turn to dirt. It would just stay like this, so it never turns to dirt. You do need silk touch for it. There's a couple different types of biomes, but also you see this is a poppy, not a rose. Now you have all sorts of new flowers. See, now you have lilac. Oops. You have lilacs, double tall grass, large ferns, and rose bushes. Now all of these spawn randomly, I suppose you could say. Double tall grass will actually spawn in plains. It'll grow up. Lilacs and roses are in forests, I believe, and I think you can find these in jungles. So basically, right, you found everything else. Of course, it does have to be a new. Yeah, these will always face east, I believe. I believe the sunflowers, no matter what, are always going to be facing east. East is. Oh, yep, this is east, so sunflowers always face east. East. So, nothing new in Redstone or transportation, miscellaneous, of course, there's going to be some new stuff. We have new fish and new fishing mechanics. We have raw salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. You can only cook the normal fish and the salmon. Now, the pufferfish, don't eat it. You get hunger and the worst poison you've ever had in basically your whole life. Don't eat it, but eventually you can use it to craft potions of respiration, like breathing underwater. Clownfish, I don't know what happens if you eat it. I haven't tried, so I don't know, just don't eat it. Get into some of this stuff, brewing. No new, actually it should be here. Should be here, yeah, potion of water breathing, so it's basically like respiration. Okay, I'm back, and I said I was going to cover fishing, so I'll cover fishing. First of all, there were new enchants for the fishing rod. Before, I think you could count it unbreaking. But now there's also Lure and Luck of the Sea. Lure is going to make the fish come to your rod faster, and Luck of the Sea, I believe, either lets you get the treasure or ups your chances of treasure. From fishing, you can get the fish, the raw salmon, pufferfish, and clownfish. I arranged this in order of how plentiful they are, at least from my experience. Getting get raw fish the most, and then salmon. These two are pretty common. Pufferfish are rare, and then the clownfish I've only ever gotten a couple of. Also before, pufferfish will give you one haunch, but you also get poison 4, hunger 3, and nausea 2, I think, for like a minute. Excuse me. So don't want to eat those, but they will be used to brew the potions of water breathing, which you cannot even make at the moment, so I can't tell you how to make them. Like I said before, you can also have unbreaking on it. Just so so what I was saying before is you can catch, first of all, the fish, treasure, and junk. Junk consists of, like boots, broken boots, tripwire hooks, string, rotten flesh. So you just got a salmon. So also you can only cook the raw salmon and the raw fish. Also eating the clownfish doesn't do anything weird. Yeah, you see? With Lure 3, I'm just catching things so quick. You can also catch junk, like I was saying. I believe with what I have on now, Luck of the Sea, that it won't really happen all that much, but you can get junk. And treasure consists of fishing rods and other enchanted fishing rods. Now, something that has happened to me that I don't know if it is, like, in the game, it's not supposed to, I believe it's a glitch, is I was in a boat and got a fish on the line and I brought it in, and when, yep, you see right there, boat, Unbreaking 3 on this boat, it's slightly broken, but that is what you can get with Luck of the Sea. Also, that hasn't gone down 1 yet because of Unbreaking. So, there was some of your treasure you can get. You can get bows, enchanted fishing rods, or just rods, enchanted armor, I believe. But if you don't have enchants on your fishing rod, it's pretty boring. It's just, yeah, pretty boring. They changed some things. You can see now when you're in here, there's you can see bubbles where the fish would be. You cannot see fish, but you see these bubbles, and then whenever a fish is going to bite on your line, you get like, see those right there? Yeah, so I was on a boat, and I reeled in the line, and when the fish got to me, it killed me, and it said that I hit the ground too hard. So that's a glitch. If you do it a whole lot, I guess that the fish can actually kill you when they hit you. I don't know why that would occur, but it does. You don't have to be in newly loaded chunks to be able to fish, as such. Something else about it though is don't really use the snapshot unless you're on a new world or on a world that you use a lot, because generating new chunks, you get some pretty mean chunk borders. Chunk borders being, you see this? No, that wasn't right. Trying to generate some new terrain. There were a whole, heck of a lot of cool new things, but you get stuff like that. That's a chunk border, sure. Now I'm getting some new stuff, and you can see I'm actually in just regular plains, no sunflowers here. But you get mean chunk borders like that wherever you generate the new terrain. See over there, we got some double tall grass, some rose bushes. See, and you have some cool things like these. That's just a forest. I'm trying to find a new. Okay, over here. This is what I was talking about before. This is where the podzol comes from. The everlasting dirt. There's also mossy cobblestone boulders all over the place. Hey, you see mega taiga hills, because you get these double wide spruces, and then you have the boulders, and this is where the podzol comes from. Again, you do need silk touch for that. Otherwise, this is cool. You can only get sunflowers in sunflower biomes. It's that sort of thing where you're gonna look up here and you're gonna see biome. See, now I'm in the forest. Now I'm in mega taiga. This is actually really nice. I really like that biome. There's another one, and it's called covered forest, where it's normal trees, but I believe they're only too high, and the canopy is really thick, so it's gonna be spawning level even when it's daytime. That's what I mean by chunk borders. So it's like it's a normal forest, but there's more leaves on the trees, so all the leaves connect in, and it's spawning level, so it's very dangerous. And so there's a couple new biomes. Stone Cliffs biome. If there's a mountain biome next to an ocean, you're gonna get what's it called? Oh yeah, this is the covered roofed forest. Also, mushrooms do spawn here. Yes. See, this is what I was talking about. This is awesome. Well, you get these trees, which I think look really nice. But this is awesome. I just think this is really cool. It's actually my first time seeing it, and I do like it. I like these trees. Something else they fixed is you won't get like a desert right next to. Yeah, you won't get a desert right next to a snow biome, for example, or you won't get a desert right next to an ocean. That's something they fixed as well, which is really nice actually. Like I said, if there was a mountain biome right next to water, there's gonna be like stone beaches where it's like part of it's all stone, and then you get mountains. They've also done elevation with snow. Once you're at a certain elevation with naturally generated terrain, you're going to get snow. So lots and lots of things that they've fixed. Like this right here, I believe is stone beaches. Is it? No, it doesn't say so, but it probably is. See, lots of new flowers. You can take these flowers. This would give you either, I think, blue dye. I couldn't tell you. Like I said, this is what I mean. You get some pretty mean chunk borders. So if you use your world a lot, I would not advise doing it. Just make a new one. I guess they retextured those. This is just a plains. If it was a sunflower plains, you'd get sunflowers in it. It does have to be specific as such. You got some lilacs. So that's just something I wanted to say. I think I covered most everything. If you do want to know exactly what they did, and you want to, you know what I mean, you want to learn more about it, then I can say it here. I also did that. Well, if it's taiga, there's not always snow. If you want to learn more about it, just go into your internet browser, Google search MC Wiki or Minecraft Wiki, and then you'll come up to this page here. Just go in snapshots. Go to the first one that comes up, or this will come up, and you see right here, this is a re-upload, 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 re-upload. This is the actual upload. This is a big snapshot. It's basically all of 1.7, but you know what I'm saying. It's basically 1.7. Only this is just giving it. Everything isn't there, but yeah, achievements. There was some new achievements. That's something I forgot to cover. If you go in, first of all, this is different too. You have whole new music and sound settings. You can change everything in. This is exactly the same. This gives you noises in the background, just random noises. But they also did change. You see, there's a bunch of new things. You see, those are there. That's there. I thought you could. Yeah, see, you can zoom out and zoom in. That's something they changed. I thought they had new ones, but I guess they don't. Well, they definitely have a room to add new ones. So they changed that. I don't believe there's anything else they really changed. This is still the same. That just gives you guys in the background. Yeah, you see that? They changed resource packs, where you can just put it back and forth like that. Very nice. That will regen the terrain, however. But very nice. Also in the oceans, the newly generated ocean biome will always have gravel on the bottom, and they also have a deep ocean biome where the bottom of the ocean is down to like level 30. Also very deep down. You only have to go down like 10 more blocks or so for diamonds even. So that's pretty cool. It's, yeah, so the bottom of the ocean is always gravel, I believe, which I really like. It gives it a much better look. Yeah, this doesn't count because it's not an ocean. That's what I was talking about with the stone hills. Is next to water, extreme hills biomes will spawn in stone hills. I believe they're actually called stone beaches. But oh well, extreme hills. So there's a bunch of new stuff they added. I would recommend you play it, but if you play on one world a lot, don't put it in yet. If you haven't already, because you do get those mean chunk borders. Don't eat pufferfish, but save them. You. What are we getting into? Oh yeah, they also have birch forests, where it's like normal forest, but only birch trees. This is just whatever. I'm trying to find a different biome. This is just straight plains, I guess. And it's gonna say if it's sunflower plains or forest or birch forest up in F3. Land horses? Oh, they were dying. Why are you in a wall, guy? I don't know why he was dying. Something I bet people are wanting to try, but they don't know what it does is if you go in. Yeah, basically just gonna delete that world now. I'm way too far away for anything to work. But if you go into here, let's put it in creative. You go here, you have super flat large biomes amplified. Don't use it unless your computer is like crazy. It's really cool as far as generation wise goes, but it's really hard to run unless you have an awesome computer. So if you don't play a lot, like with me, I had my settings all the way jacked to max for better you know what I mean, for better frame rate, but I was still getting in like the 20s and 30s. I'm just gonna generate a new world and see what we get. You see, we're just in a straight taiga. So they've done some very cool things. That is awesome. So I don't know, go check it out. Excuse me, I have a cough. Yeah, see right here, this is, I believe this would be called Stone Beaches. Let's see. No, just extreme hills, but they have done this with the elevation. You have snow in certain elevations. So they've done some really nice things. It feels like a whole different game actually now. There's just so much stuff in it. So exploring is now going to be very fun. If you do go exploring, like I said, take a self-touch pick or shovel for the puzzle. I think personally that the frame rate for Minecraft is going to drop just because now if you're in a plains biome, this is just going to keep updating. You know, anytime you drop, you're going to get those fall particles. And there's a lot more for the world to generate into, depending on what world you're in, what biome. So, I personally think the frame rate's going to drop, but otherwise, I think it's going to be very cool to see new flowers. So, I still haven't seen a jungle, so I couldn't tell you if you get big phones out of the jungle, but I assume you do. think they might have fixed Squid too. He wasn't killing himself. Planes, yeah. Also, if you want to know how to use the snapshots, you just come into here. You go in here, you edit profile, and here is going to be enable experimental versions. You're going to want to hit yes, and now you can. Now, if you just set this to latest version, then it will use always the latest version of the snapshot. If you disable that, and you come in here, you're only going to get the releases. So hit yes, and now you have all of these snapshots. So use latest version, and voila, save your profile, and everything is set up. So, hope you guys have fun 1.7. I know you've probably seen a million of these videos, but I just wanted to say they've done some cool things. Like here I can tone down passive animals. If you have a cow farm, you know, it's really loud, just turn it off, and you don't even hear them anymore, and you can still hear everything else. So I like what they did there. That's what that does. So go out there, we'll make another world. I believe I can delete that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope this wasn't too long, but post one in a couple weeks, so see you next time.